Today it's Friday, December 19, 2025. The DAZA new block, what I have done so far. Let's make one update. I put the engine on the engine stand, obviously. I took it outside, I wash it. Then I took the camera, I inspect every single one of the oil galleries before I plug them. Alright? I put the camera all the way inside there. Before I go for washing, I file a little bit this surface here, slightly, because there is one small difference on the casting here than the previous block, and I want to be the plug on the same depth. I don't want to be more in, I don't want to be more out. Alright? So that's why you see this. Not this, not here up. This is not by me, this is by me. Alright? And this is just for the adapter, the tool, to go and sit properly. Now, some of you will gonna ask, why you wash a brand new block? Because it has some small pieces from the packaging materials. And for me, it's a must. For somebody else, maybe not. For me to have a peace of mind and to don't have any small pieces anywhere, especially in any oil gallery, you know, I went and I washed it. Better to spend another extra hour than to regret it later on. Alright? And like I said, I inspect every single oil gallery with endoscopic camera. Everywhere, and it's beautiful, how it's supposed to be, without any pieces, without anything. All right, yeah, you can see one drop of water here. Yeah. You see that? There is one drop of water. No worries, because when I'm rinsing it, I'm rinsing with a distilled water, you know, to don't have salt. But here, where the studs, where goes the bolt, it's nice and clean. All right, coolant jackets, beautiful. So after that, what I have done, I put the two pins here to align the head gasket and the cylinder head. I have installed the helicoil, 1, 2 from this side, and then there is another one helicoil here upright, and there is another one lower left. I put the two pins for the guide where I'm pointing, okay? And I put also this guide from the other block. On the other block, I have the other block next to the lathe. Let's go there to show you what I don't like. Before we go there, I blow a little bit with air. It doesn't matter, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's excellent. And if you're asking me why distilled water, because it doesn't leave a salt. That's why. You can rinse anything steel with distilled water. You blow with air, even if there is any drop of water, you're not gonna leave a mark. Since I have to pass through the DAZA for the RS3, I removed because I put the timing tool here. I'm gonna show you later on that I have opened it to set up the timing. This was a brand new block DAZA before, and I didn't hurt the plug. All right, if you're using the right tool, you're not hurting the plug, and if you're torquing down properly, you don't hurt the plug. Now, on this block that I have it here next to the lathe, because I was making some adapters. All right, if you see the plug here for the port, you see how it's been rounded. Whoever opened it before, whoever took it apart before, he didn't use the right tool. Alright, that's what I have to say. You can stay there for now. Alright, and the pin that I get from this engine, I'm talking about this pin that has here the guided pin to align the plate. And by the way, since I'm here, this is the crankshaft of this DAZA that I'm building currently inside. Needs to go at the machine shop for checking that's running through and one light polishing, together with the cylinder heads that need to go for resurface. This was the MA77, forget about that. And this also MA77, forget about that. Here, now I have a clean gloves, fresh clean gloves. If you see the crankshaft bearing caps, this DAZA Alpha December 11, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2. They brought me also connecting rod bearings, pieces connecting rods, but now that's not the time. I don't have the crank yet, okay? Now, what I was saying, if you see the bearing caps, you see some pieces on it. See some small pieces from the packaging. I don't want to see these kind of things inside the engine, especially on a new engine. Actually, even if it's a used engine, I don't want to keep any dirt inside the engine. All right, so now I'm gonna triple check once again with the endoscopic camera all the oil galleries before I put the plug to make sure that I'm not closing anything inside. The plugs, I have it here. All right, you're gonna see later on how it's gonna be, and we can compare it with the OEM to see that it's gonna be exactly the same. And it's not gonna take me more than 20 minutes all in all. Maximum 20 minutes. Usually it's faster, just saying. I make a tool with some adapters that's very easy and simple. So, today's video, it's all about the block to inform the owner. I'm standing by what I'm gonna do. I can set up the piston ring gap. Once this, I can get the weight for the piston connecting rod, small and big end of the connecting rod, the piston itself, the wrist pin, and so on, what I'm doing all the time. So I'm gonna be a little bit ahead. All right, but we have to install also twin turbo kit on a F-150. Yeah, we're gonna see about that, how it's gonna be. For now, what's my plan? My plan is checking the oil galleries, installing the plugs, and then wrapping it with nylon. They opened the door and came one fly inside. Take a look. Dang it. All right, let me do that. Imagine to close inside the fly. I'm gonna find the fly and I'm gonna kill it. It's over there. No worries. Give me a second. Forget the fly. It flew away. It's somewhere here. Later on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's finalize it. Let me get out the tool. I have installed already one plug. It's this one, and that's how it looks like from inside. This one, this head, it goes inside of this sleeve and it's expanding, and then it looks like that. Let me put a little bit more in to show you what I mean. Yeah, it comes faced with this. I think I have another video back in the days when I fixed the previous DAZA, but you can see that, what I'm talking about. This on the same height, this is the other oil gallery, this is the other one, it's right on the edge, and that's how it's supposed to be. Let me show you sideways. Wait. Alright, it's from the side camera, and we are looking at the oil gallery there, and the plug, it's on the left. If I take out the camera, you see I'm watching from this one. You see my finger there? That's my finger. And we're watching from the side camera direct to the plug here. Alright, and it's at the correct depth as it is from the factory. I'm gonna show you the other one outside the block, how it looks like from the factory and how it looks like at the end, this one. Let me continue with the rest. That's what I'm doing. Putting the plugs, make sure that everything is fine, and moving on. There, yeah. Done from the plugs. 1, 2, like I said, at the correct depth where it's supposed to be. Then we have 1, 2, 3, correct depth. All right, another one here, and all of them, the snap at the same point as been designed. Actually, it's been designed to snap on the specific point. All right, and this is the big one. I brought also inside the plug for the port, the service port for to lock the crankshaft, and that's how that looks like. I don't like it. You're gonna see that again at the end, not now. Yeah, it is what it is. This is a nylon bag, return back to the owner, and let me wrap the block and let's go outside to see from the other block how deep is the plugs. You can see it's exactly the same depth. This is what I'm talking about the depth. 1, 2, 3. This on the side one. It's not face, it's a little bit more in. That's why when I make the adapter, I make the adapter based on this block. And from this side, we see the same thing again and the same thing again there. Alright, even if you watch on this block, okay, the other ones I have to remove the timing cover, alright, but you see same thing here. You're gonna tell me this is the one that I crimped years ago. Yeah, but it's exactly the same because I went based on the OEM block. Alright, so the rivets, the used ones, the one that already crimped, I'm keeping it here. The plug I'm keeping it here for now. Let me wrap the block to put also on the video and to finalize it. That's it for now. Engine block wrapped. See you again when I'm gonna receive the crankshaft. When I'm gonna receive the crankshaft, I'll put together a short block because the cylinder head, it went for porting, right? Yes, it's not here. It went for porting. So next video, when I'm gonna get the crank, let's build a short block. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend.